Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to Divine Conversations. My name is Eric. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. And welcome to your reading for February of 2021. Yeah, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We also could be talking to the cross watcher here, yes? Or maybe this is just somebody that's connected to Capricorn. Doesn't matter how the message is being delivered or how it's being narrated. If it fits into your life, then allow it to fit into your life, regardless of how it's being narrated, and just go with the flow and take it as it resonates. Yes. Thank you guys for being here. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm, really helps the channel get to be discovered by more people here, helps to bring more people into the unicorn herd. If you would like to be in the unicorn herd, if you're really vibing with me as a reader and the messages here, and you want more content from Divine Conversations, you want to get deeper into the herd mentality, oh God, then go ahead and follow me on Patreon, patreon.com/Divine Conversations. Link can be found in the description box below. You'll find morning coffee, daily readings, monthly love readings are available to you, twin flame, bi-weekly twin flame mirror readings, bi-weekly inner masculine, inner feminine readings. Lots of great stuff. And it's just a really great way to contribute and donate to the channel and help this thing going. Yeah, keep this thing going. All right, Capricorn, let's get into this here. I do have your pre-shuffle energies. Now, I did the earth signs today. Started with Taurus, did Virgo, and now I'm doing Capricorn. And it seems that the theme for the earth signs this month is capitalizing on a sense of self-worth. Now, for you, Capricorn, your inner energy of needing to be authentic, I'm hearing needing to be able to speak your truth. As I was shuffling your cards, working on getting your pre-shuffle, I saw very clearly bright, bold blue. And that to me spoke to authenticity. When I tuned into the message of that color, I heard authenticity. And that's where I got the energies of needing to speak your truth, being honest with yourself or about yourself, or being honest with yourself about whatever it is going on around you. That's your throat chakra energy, right? Being able to speak up. Because in your pre-shuffle energy, the first card you got is the 10 of Wands. And with that, you got the 5 of Pentacles. So Capricorn or cross watcher, maybe this is somebody that's dealing with a Capricorn, or maybe someone you're watching for a loved one who is a Capricorn. But somebody here is carrying burdens, 10 of Wands, because of a lack of sense of worthiness. Either you're carrying these wands so that other people will accept you, or so that other people will like you, or so that other people will approve of you or your lifestyle choices or whatever it is you wish to do with your life. Or you're carrying these because someone has put them on you and you've allowed that to happen. You've allowed yourself to take this burden of someone else because you're not in this energy, or someone's not in the energy of feeling worthy enough or good enough to stand up for themselves and say, no, I'm not carrying this any longer. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you have none other than the Queen of Pentacles, which has basically been the message for all 3 of the earth signs this month. And the Queen of Pentacles brings an energy of reciprocity, yes, but it also brings an energy of self-worth. Understanding what it is that you bring to the table, not allowing yourself to do more than is required of you, not allowing yourself to go above and beyond for individuals who are not going above and beyond for you. That type of energy. Underneath the Queen of Pentacles is, in fact, the Queen of Wands to the Page of Wands to this 5 of Swords. This 5 of Swords has been a constant energy for the earth signs this month. Dealing with a sense of sabotage, or I'm hearing lack mentality, which is also keeping you in this lose-lose type of energy here. But Capricorn, and then here you are, Capricorn, with the Devil. Okay? But Capricorn, the message for you is needing to allow yourself to break free from this. The devil only has control over you, or for whomever this is, the devil only has control over you if you continue to allow the devil to have that control. If you continue to allow yourself to hand over that power. to keep cycling with this lose-lose energy, this Five of Swords here. This Five of Swords doesn't necessarily feel physically combative, but what this Five of Swords does feel like is you keeping, or somebody keeping themselves in this perpetual energy of lack and thus giving up on themselves, which is just a lose-lose energy. Okay. Please excuse me, you guys. I'm having sinus troubles today. As I'm channeling here, my nose is just acting up like crazy. All right, Capricorn. So anyway, that was your pre-shuffle. Let's get into this here and see what else we have for you. What messages we have for the month of February, yeah? All right, Capricorn, let's continue and see what we got for your month of February, yeah? Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for all Capricorns at this time. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved. Please give us clear and accurate energies and guidance in terms of what we have in store for Capricorn for the month of February of 2021. Thank you very much, Spirit. All right, Capricorn. Yeah, there is definitely a strong sense of needing to show up and be authentic. It's time to really let your voice be heard. For whomever this message is for, you've been carrying the burdens of other people. This could potentially be family members, but you're carrying the burdens of other people, and that's not authentic to you. It's not allowing you to flourish in the best way that you can, authentically. Like, that's the big message for you here, Capricorn. Authenticity. It's not like you can't do for other people. It's not like you can't help out other people. It's not like you can't shoulder a certain burden for someone else if it's necessary and if the situation is reciprocal. But for whomever this message is for right now, you're carrying burdens for other people because of a lack of authenticity. Because you're not being true to yourself. You're not speaking your true word. And that's causing you to handle and or carry burdens for other people that you should not have to be responsible for. 5 shuffles. 1. 2. 'Put down the burdens. Put down the strife is what I'm hearing. 3. It's not yours to carry anyway. Keep it authentic. Keep it 100% you. That's the only way that you're really going to be protected or cordoned off, what I'm hearing, from these burdens. This is 4. You're being chained to other people's wishes and not your own. And this is 5 for you, Capricorn. There is a sense of duty that comes with this too. All right, I get it. Some of you are in some pretty extreme leadership positions. This does feel like family, and it feels like financially you might be carrying the burden for... You're carrying an over excess of burden for individuals in your family because you have the financial prowess, but that's not yours to, like... Just because you have a good amount of money in the family doesn't mean that you are required to spend it on other people. Just because they're your family. Like, no. 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 We're going to cut the deck here. Boop. And you know what it feels like, Capricorn? It feels like these individuals in the family could actually do, if this is a family situation for you, they could actually do on their own. And yet they're not trying because in a way you're kind of enabling them. Okay, overall energy, you have the Queen of Wands. First thing that's coming through for you, Capricorn, in terms of the Queen of Wands is like, I'm getting a question. What is it that you truly want to be in alignment with? This is an alignment check. Oh my God, is it ever? Because underneath the Queen of Wands is the Seven of Pentacles, to the Ace of Cups, to the Eight of Pentacles. It's so interesting, you guys, because since I started doing the monthly readings this year, this is only the second month that I'm doing it this way. But instead of going chronologically in order, which is what I used to do, from the start of whatever season we were in all the way around the whole circle. And I don't do it that way anymore because I've changed from being strongly in alignment with tropical astrology to sidereal astrology. And in that case, the seasons are different. That's my personal thing. That's just a side part. I'm not trying to say which is better. I'm just saying the reason why I stopped doing it that way is because of my shift in perspective. But ever since I started doing it by element, like breaking it down by element, like whenever we come to the month, I'm like, okay, well, what element am I starting with, or what element do I want to do next? And for February, it was the earth signs first. And ever since I started doing it this way, the messages have been so succinct. Like for the earth signs this month, it's all about self-worth and reciprocity. And the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups have come out for both Taurus and Virgo. And it's been the same energy. But for you, Capricorn, it's a little bit different, because those of you in this part of the collective, or whomever is meant to see this message and who this message is resonating with, it's your job, it's your time to start focusing on filling your own cup. Taurus and Virgo seem to have gotten there already. You're next in line. For you, Capricorn, or for whomever this reading is for, there's a strong sense of duty in terms of what it is you've been overburdening yourself with. But that duty is not sufficiently placed. Because there are some people that you are holding a sense of loyalty to, Capricorn, that don't necessarily deserve it, is what I'm picking up specifically, okay? Only because they're not keeping up their end of the bargain. And that's the other part of the lesson of the Queen of Pentacles, right? Okay, but now you have in your overall energy the Queen of Wands you're starting out with. And what I'm getting with this is asking yourself a question of what alignment do you really want to be in? What alignment do you want to be focused on? Do you want to have an allegiance with yourself? Or do you want to have an allegiance with other people? Now, think carefully though, because in this scenario, having an allegiance to other people is literally depleting you, is losing a sense of yourself for the benefit of others. And that is a lose-lose situation for all involved. It's a lose-lose situation for you because you're depleting yourself. You're losing yourself to others. It's a lose-lose situation for them as well because they're not doing for themselves. They're allowing someone else to pick up the slack for them. Therefore, when you pull your end of the bargain or you pull your involvement away, what are they left with? Nothing, because they haven't been working towards anything on their own. So Capricorn, what this is saying here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, in terms of this Queen of Wands, what alignment do you want to be in? You've been working towards something. Seven of Pentacles, you put in the back-breaking work, the hard, tough, menial labor into into developing whatever it is you have in front of you right now. But now you're being asked to nurture yourself. Take that time and that energy, put that into you, put that into filling your cup. That's the alignment you want to be in. Okay? Yeah. All right. Your first half of your reading here. Yeah, first set of surrounding energies. You have the Three of Wands. This is a major checkpoint for you, Capricorn, or Crosswatcher. Many of you have come to this position. You've put a lot of work and a lot of momentum in, and it's like you're at a checkpoint now. Okay, where do I want to go from here? Do I want to continue the path that I've been on so far? Or do I want to take this opportunity to redirect my energies into something that's going to be more fulfilling? Is what I just heard. Three of Wands is coupled with the Hermit. Getting back to you. This is definitely a checkpoint for you, not Virgo. I'm so sorry, Capricorn. I wanted to say Virgo because the Hermit is Virgo energy. But instead of asking this question, posing this inquiry to your external reality, which is just going to be filled with a bunch of influence that you really don't want to be accepting any longer. Instead, this question is answered by you going within and doing an internal check. Like you're doing like an internal temperature check here and figuring out where it is you want. This is a question that you ask and you answer of your own self. No one else's involvement here is acceptable. Second set of surrounding energies for you, Capricorn. In the first half of your reading, you have the Fool. So yeah, you're definitely going in a new direction this time. And this is definitely taking a leap of faith energy, because for many of you, what I feel like is your focus has been so much on the other individual that you don't really know, or you've never really gone in this direction before in terms of focusing on yourself. And that is definitely a leap of faith. All right. The Fool is coupled with the Knight of Wands. And yet you're very inspired by this. You're focused. You're excited. You're grounded. You're ready to hit the ground running in some cases. You're very inspired as well. That's beautiful. I really like this, Capricorn. Your challenge here in the first half of your reading. The Three of Pentacles. See? Self-mastery. Your challenge is really going to be doing the work that you need to do to continue to develop your own self. Self-mastery with the Three of Pentacles. But the good thing, the saving grace, I will say, Capricorn, is that you are feeling very inspired and or gung-ho to take this leap of faith. That doesn't mean you don't have certain apprehensions or certain worries or fears. But you're also feeling, for some of you, this feeling of readiness is being fed up with always giving of yourself and not necessarily receiving in return. Or receiving what is adequate in the balance between give and take. You know what I mean? Three of Pentacles in your challenge is coupled with the Queen of Cups. So, your challenge in this energy of self-mastery or working on yourself, on your foundation, is getting emotional clarity and emotional boundary and emotional balance. It's time to start understanding yourself from an emotional level. It's time for you to start really nurturing yourself. So this level of working on yourself, working on your foundation and your self-mastery, Capricorn, this level takes you diving into your emotions. That's the self-mastery work you're doing for yourself at this point. Okay, that's a challenge. That's challenging for you. There's been for some of you, there was a sense of escapism, trying to ignore your emotions. You can't do that any longer. Your emotions are very much a part of you as every other part of your life. This definitely feels like it's a message for someone that has been very emotionally unavailable, not only towards others, but for their own self. Maybe more emotionally available to others than they are to their own self. Self-mastery is the key here, is the step in the right direction is what I just heard. Your closing message or potential outcome in the first half of your reading here, Capricorn. There's that Ten of Wands again. Okay, overburdened. Laying down those wands, or at least reassessing, taking another look and saying, why am I carrying all of this? And ultimately to put them down. Ten of Wands is coupled with the Chariot. Driven. Going from burdened and bogged down to driven and balanced and harmonious. So, Capricorn, you've been carrying some serious baggage. And it's that baggage that has been holding you down, keeping you from being in this balanced energy for you to really move forward in the direction that you really want to be doing, in a direction that is true and authentic to you. But this authenticity also comes from you exploring your emotions, the Queen of Cups. Understanding how it is you truly feel on an emotional level. You can't get balanced and harmonious within yourself. You can't find union energies within yourself if you're constantly denying how it is you truly feel. Okay? So it definitely feels like this next step in your journey of self-mastery, or getting into this energy of what it is you truly want, or getting into this vibration of what it is you truly want, has everything to do, almost hinges on doing this emotional work. Because to be quite honest, Capricorn, how could you know what it is you truly want to be in alignment with if you don't know what it is you're truly feeling? Your feelings are your compass. And the big message here for whomever is working on this sense of authenticity and speaking up has everything to do with facing your emotions. Okay. Second half of your reading here, Capricorn. First set of surrounding energies for you. Wow, 8 of Wands, there you go. Communication, speaking your truth, speaking up. I'm hearing speaking up in a sense of for the sake of balance and harmony. Harmonizing with yourself, harmonizing with others. Okay, 8 of Wands is coupled with the Empress. You know, some of you have been afraid of speaking up because, again, a sense of lack. Feeling like if you were to speak up and that were to cause some turmoil or trouble, you would lose something and would not be able to gain it back. But the Empress energy here says to you and reminds you that you are worthy. You are unconditionally loved. And if something is removed from your life because of you speaking up, you being authentic, you being true, you speaking your truth, then honestly, that situation is not worthy of you. Whatever it is that you left, or whatever it is that was removed from your life, or you lost from your life because of an element of you speaking up, then that energy was not right for you, or that situation was not worthy of you. And this is a blessing because it's leaving space open for you to receive something that is worthy of you. Second set of surrounding energies for you, Capricorn. In the second half of your reading here, you have the 5 of Wands. And yes, there's going to be a differing of opinion. Everybody is allowed their own opinion. Everybody is allowed to live their life the way they see fit. But there is a fear of being alone that I think is keeping somebody ruled or controlled by the opinions of others. The strong message here, Capricorn, or for whomever this message is for, is that there are always going to be differing opinions. You can't please everybody all the time. Someone's always going to have something to say. There's always going to be a different point of view. There's always going to be a different way of doing things, a different method of going about something. There's always going to be a different way to see something. But that doesn't matter. What's most important is, what is your authentic point of view? How do you see things? How does that fit into your life? How do you nurture your point of view instead of focusing on so much on what everyone else thinks? Or getting everybody to agree on something. 5 of Wands is coupled with the Knight of Pentacles. Regardless of what others think about it, you've got to just continue to strive on. Move forward. Again, you have something that you're developing for yourself or for your life. And you're trugging along about it, plugging on step by step. And there's all this input. Well, you should do it this way. Well, you should do it that way. Or it's not supposed to look like that. And this, that, and the third. It's like, no, no, no. You just keep going. That's what I'm getting from that. Your challenge in the second half of your reading here, Capricorn, is the Ace of Pentacles. Starting something new for you is what I just heard. This is weird and it's a little hard to translate, but what I'm feeling here is your challenge is generating this new seed. This start of something new. It's almost as if your challenge in the second half of your reading, Capricorn, is for you to just turn over a new leaf or start something new or just go in a different direction. Or I feel like the challenge here for you, Capricorn, is going in a new direction or starting something new in the face of this opposition, this Five of Wands energy. Ace of Pentacles is coupled with the Knight of Swords. There is somebody around you. This is either somebody around you, Capricorn, or this is your own self-sabotaging point of view or narrative. But there is something that keeps coming around and like chopping down or weeding out whatever is starting to grow or whatever new is starting to or trying to take hold. And I kind of get with this energy, Capricorn, Knight of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Instead of allowing this Knight of Swords energy to come around and be critical and like kill something before it even has a chance to really start really rooting, to instead take that Knight of Swords energy and use it to defend what is new, instead of using it to be overly critical of what is new. Because just because a seed may look one way, you know, when you first plant it into the ground or when it first starts to sprout, ultimately it's going to look different as it grows and gets bigger and gets stronger and has more roots and starts to flower or starts to bear more fruit and all that stuff. You can't judge a book, you can't judge it from the very beginning. Instead, use this Knight of Swords energy to be defensive and to guard and to speak into existence that which you wish to see, instead of speaking about what's going wrong or how it isn't perfect or this, that, and the third. Use this Knight of Swords energy to combat that which would oppose or try to put down or kill this new before it has a chance to flourish. Yes? Okay. Your closing message or potential outcome in the second half of your reading here, Capricorn, the Emperor. And okay, so what I just got with this Emperor energy is, if you're going to go in a new direction, if you're going to start something new, then stick with it. Protect it. Stand firm. Honor your decision. Honor your choice. This it may be, because what the strong message that's coming through with the Emperor is to honor the decision that you made. Follow through with the commitment that you have made. And this feels like the commitment that you have made to yourself. I feel like there are some of you out there who have gone through this before, who've started to, honor yourself and speak your truth, but then ultimately double backed on it and backed out on it. Don't do that again. Honor yourself. Honor your truth. Honor your decision. Okay. See, now you have the Emperor and the Empress here. And the Emperor is the defender of the Empress, what is being grown. Okay. That's beautiful. The Emperor is coupled with the World. See this to completion. Honor the commitment you've made, Capricorn. Don't be wishy-washy about this. If you're committing to a new you, a new sense of doing things, if you're committing to creating something new, then hold your position, defend it as much as you need to or as much as you can, and see it through. Okay? The Emperor to the world. Okay, Capricorn. Let's close this out and get your oracle guidance. Yeah? This month for oracle, we are going with the Earth Warriors oracle. All right. Here we go, Capricorn. 3 shuffles for you here. We'll get your closing guidance. 1, 2, whoops, and 3. For my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of February 2021. Here we go. All right, Capricorn. Closing oracle guidance, please, for my Capricorns here. Closing oracle guidance for Capricorn. Oh, there it is, right there. Actually, you know what? Okay. Sorry, guys. We're going to try that again. Capricorn. 1 card for Capricorn, please. 1 card for Capricorn. There it is. All right. You have card number 36, Mayu, Soma from the Galactic Heart. The Divine Mother's milk of the galaxy is feeding your soul. Expansion of your horizons, your spiritual purpose, and your sacred responsibilities is taking place. Divine potential within you is awakening at a higher turn of the creative spiral of consciousness. This oracle is prophecy of ascension and grace. In a reading, this says, your soul has been going through a deep spiritual feeding process and is growing rapidly. The evidence of this in the outer world will be a sense of expansion of opportunity, reach, connections, and new levels of spiritual experiences. This oracle foretells the welcoming in of a new phase in life. Newborn energies and fertility, whether biological, creative, or psychological, are being stimulated. The oracle indicates the discovery, development, and expression of talents. An increasingly public profile, which moves you into the spotlight, can help you fulfill your divine life mission, provided that you keep your inner connection to spirit as the highest priority. The oracle speaks of soul healing around matters of trust, spirit, mother, and abundance. All right, Capricorn, there you have it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I love you all so very much. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me over on Patreon if you feel so inclined. But with that said, I hope you guys have a fantastic month, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading for the month of March. Yeah? Take care. Mwah! Bye.